Hey Floss Tube, it's Julie, the Gulf Coast Stitcher, back for another shop update. Today is Friday, April 6th. I did put some inventory up yesterday, but while I was filming my video with you guys, the UPS guy delivered. So, UPS and FedEx, same time. So I do have Eliza Bellcock's in stock on the website currently. We know how that goes. Hopefully there'll be a chart for you there. If not, not to worry. I can always order some more for us. We still have until June 1st for that stitch along to start. I'm going to just go through a few things. I don't have any stitchy update as I just did one of these videos yesterday, but I'm getting so much inventory in that I didn't want to do like one heck a long video, you know, with all the things. So I'm trying to break it up a little bit. So this is part of what is going to be available. This is currently on the site right now. So I'm just going to run through these real quick. I don't have too much else to tell you guys. I know it's sometimes nice just to have floss tube on as background noise, and maybe if you hear something, you'll look up and jot it down. Okay, this is Elizabeth's Needlework Design, Haunted Hollow. I love this. I love the birds. I love it. I love all the things. And this is cute. It looks like a sideways sunflower, which is an interesting way to stitch it. Super cute. I don't think the picture does this justice on this chart. This is Haunted Hollow, Elizabeth's Needlework Design. It's cardstock. It is stitch entirely in weeks. They did not include a DMC conversion, but you know you guys can find that online. And the stitch count on this is 99 by 173. I'm trying to add the stitch count to the inventory in the, what do you call that? The description. But sometimes I'm listing things so fast because people are emailing me and waiting for them that I'm not taking the time to do that. So I'll try to go back on some of them. Or if you just have a question how big something is and you can't figure it out. I'm trying to fix my computer here. If you can't figure it out, just message me and I'll look real quick. And like I said, I'm going to be adding that info as time goes. I really have literally just been taking things out of the box and packing them right up to you guys, which is awesome. Elizabeth's Needlework Design again. This is Antique Bird Sampler. Stop what you're doing and look up. This is cute. I love this. Okay, there's all kinds of alerts on here. There's bees. There's birds. There's a worm. There's a pear tree. I mean, this has got all the things. And it's a sampler. It's so cute. I think this will be so much prettier in person as well. This is, like I said, also cardstock. And this is stitched entirely in weeks, but this one does provide you a DMC conversion. And I bet, let me look at these. There's just a few lap over colors that if you were to get both charts that you could get the weeks. Don't forget, guys, if you want Weeks Die Works, I can get those. I am not stocking floss, you know, individually skein by skein on the shop site. I just couldn't possibly do that with time constraints and wanting to deliver the shipping speeds to you that I want to. But if there's a chart that you're in love with and you want a floss pack, let me know. You know how to get a hold of me. Let me know. I'll make it happen. You'll need to give me a week or so, really. I mean, I order... All these distributors are open Monday through Friday, and I'm not asking designers to deliver stuff on the weekends either. That's silly. I mean, I know a couple of them have said, hey, we protect our weekends. We don't even answer email, which is awesome if they can do that. So Monday through Friday is pretty much how fast I can. So if you message me this weekend that there's some specific flosses that you're wanting, I can get those. The orders will go out to me Monday-ish. So, I mean, that's still pretty fast. Uh-oh, we just had one jump out. Hold on. Okay, I'll show you the one that just jumped out because This thing is cute. Y'all, I'm not a cat person. I've told you this before. I love all the cats. Leslie Hurley, I love all your kitty pictures. I don't have any cats, but I'm starting to love cat charts. Look at this. Tea break. For all my cat people out there. And you know what? Like I said, I'm not a super cat person, but I just love how this is designed. I have a lot of this designer. Super cute. This is DMC. 1, 2, 6, only 8 colors. So cute. And you could stitch that on any color fabric, y'all. I love it. I love this. Tea break. By the same designer. Another kitty chart. Variations. I also love this. This is not my style normally, but this is cute. They're so sassy. Which is like true to nature, I think. DMC 2, 3, 4, 5 chart. 5 colors. That's it on this one. Again, y'all could make that your own and do it. You could do it on any color with any color floss. You could do this, just maintain the black cats or whatever color cats you want, and you could do that in any variegated floss. And I'm thinking some Victorian mottos, that would be gorgeous. You could do this monochrome even and it would be gorgeous. I love it. That's Variations. By the same designer. Pumpkin City. Look how cute this is. It's got one little kitty over here. And mushrooms. I spy mushrooms. This is super cute. This is all DMC, but there's a heck of a lot more colors in this one, obviously. And finish size, let's see. If you do this in 16 count Aida or 32 count linen, the work project size is 9 by 9. So that's perfect. Perfect size. Love it. Okay. When Sarah was in my last video, with the last video that Sarah was in, we were talking about this black and white Jardin Privé chart that I could not remember the name of it. It could not be simpler. It's A, B, C. And there's the B. I knew it had a big B on it. She kept telling me it didn't, but I knew it did. So I stitched this on white Aida because I was a super newbie when I stitched this. And I did it all in black and white, but now I think how cute would it be to do the whole thing in black and white and then just do the B in like a really cool color. Yellow and black or something. I love it. It was super fast and super easy. A little bit of back stitching right through here on the honeycomb, but that's it. So that's Jardin Privé. Another Jardin Privé I have is Love is Where the Shepherd Is. How cute. I love that. Okay, so this chart, I had someone message me and ask me to get, which is already in the mail to you, honey. It's on the way. So I thought, well, I'll get like a few extra. So I think I ordered like 5 or something like that. And I may have purchased one for myself. Stash enhancement alert. And then I gave one or sold one to the lady who had requested it. And then I had like 2 or 3 people on Instagram that I knew would love it. So I messaged them and they said, oh yeah, take this whistle stop stitcher. Jen, one's on the way to her already. I'm going to order. I have more coming already, so don't panic. I think there's only 1 or 2 that's going to be listed on the website. Look at this Snooty Parrot Sampler by Barbara Anna. Sorry about the glare. I mean, what is not to love about that? Look at those snooty parrots. There's 2 of them. And there's little people at the bottom. I love this. I have not stitched a lot of Barbara Anna. I will say the one thing that I think is that I wish was different is the charts are super, I mean, they're just like a heavy paper. They're not cardstock, that's for sure. This is all stitched in Gentle Arts threads. So as previously stated, if you want the called for colors and you're willing to wait for me to get them, you can do that, or you can hit up your local needlework shop or hit up your stash or whatever. But there's a DMC conversion. And it's $248 by $329. That's pretty big for Barbara Anna. But I love this. So get it while the getting's good. I've got more coming, don't worry. If you watch this video and go to the website and it says it's out of stock, don't fret. It'll be here in a minute, because I literally ordered it. I may have ordered it yesterday. So it'll be here tomorrow, Monday at the latest. Don't panic. But just jot it down. That's why I want to do these videos, so that while you're stitching or cooking or folding laundry or whatever you're doing while you're watching FlossTube, you can like listen for the thing that makes you look up. I do that, and then jot it down. So if you don't get it today or whatever, just jot it down so you'll know that it's on your wish list. Okay, I got a lot by this designer, and I love... Okay, let me skip that. Let's do more Jardine Privé. Leslie Hurley, look at this. So cute. I don't know how to say that. Something about cats in French, I believe. But there's a cat and a bird on this one. And the joke's on the cat because he's in the cage and the bird is not. I don't feel like that's how it would go in real life, but hey. Super cute. And what is that a mouse down there? Oh my goodness. So that cat really got duped. So cute. These are some of my very favorite things that I have stitched from Jardine Privé. I'm not going to show you. I mean, obviously I can't show you the chart. But if y'all have not ordered a chart from Jardine Privé, let me just tell you, as somebody who can sometimes need to wear magnifiers, not all the time, I can show you this because... Let me find a spot that I can show you. I can just show you this part. So I don't want to get in any kind of trouble here. But look how, see how big and easy to read that is? To me, I mean, I know it's probably not translating very well on the computer, but the blocks are super big and easy to read. So if you're somebody who like marks your charts off or highlights or needs to keep up with yourself in some sort of way, these charts are great. Also, if you don't feel like you want something that's not going to kill your eyes, they're nice. And also, one thing I really like about them, and I think I've mentioned this before, is that like their symbols, I can show you that too. See how drastically different the symbols are? So you don't have like a double line next to a single line and you're like, oh my gosh, my brain cannot process this at 10 o'clock at night when I'm stitching. They're totally different than each other. So really easy to keep up with. So Jardine Privé, super easy to read charts. And you know, what I like about them is they may get a little bit, you may get a larger chart, like it has more pages. I feel like some designers try to squeeze everything in onto either one cardstock or one piece of paper, and I'm sure it has to do with cost. But I'm fine with paying a little bit more if it means that I'm not going to get a migraine trying to stare at it. So what I started to say, because you know I digress, that Jardine Privé, I've got two of these kind of charts to show you. These are their snow globe charts, and I absolutely loved stitching them. I stitched one of these. The other one will have to happen after the sampler obsession passes, if it ever does. But I mean, so cute. This is this. I'm sure this says a Christmas ornament in French, maybe something like that. I've listed it on the website just as it is here. Look at that. Santa atop a snow globe, a reindeer atop Santa, and a red bird atop them all. I love this. So cute. So cute. And you could do that, y'all. The sky's the limit on the fabric you could put this on. You could put this on like I think Fabric Flare has one that has a snow globe on it already, although I'd want to stitch this one. You could put this on a snowflake. fabric, or it's on dirty linen, which looks kind of grayish in the picture. You could do this on raw. You could do this on like an opalescent. Oh my word, that'd be so cute. So many cute fabrics available. I'd love to see. If y'all stitch this, hit me up on Instagram and tag me so that I can see. That if you guys get my charts or the charts from me, they're not my charts, that's for sure. Tag me on Instagram because I want to see all of the progress. As I got really tickled this past week, right after Easter, when people started getting their packages in on Monday and they started like tagging me in the stitch email. That made me really happy. Be even happier to see if these charts make their way out of your stash and into your whips. That'd be so cool. So this is easy, all DMC, super cute. So that's the Santa version or the Christmas version. And then for all my Alice in Wonderland friends out there, look up. Will you take a look at that? Animal wearing clothes on top of a snow globe. I love this. I didn't order enough of these. I know I didn't. You know, sometimes when I'm sitting here and I'm going through when I'm ordering from the distributor, a lot of times I'm like, you know, I can hear some of my mentors in the business saying, just because you love it doesn't mean everybody else will love it. And if there's something that, you know, is really popular, but you don't love it, you have to think about what other people are going to want. And I think, okay, I'll just start with a handful because I want to get a lot of things. And, you know, I have to pay for all the stuff up front. So I'm going through the catalog and I think I'll just get a few. And then when the chart gets here and I look at it, I'm like, I definitely should have ordered more. So there's just a few of these on the shop site, but don't fear. Don't fret. I will order them again. Look how cute that is. I can't stand it. Okay, that's all I got of Jardine Privé for today. All of the next charts I'm going to show you are Bewitched stitches. Alert, alert, alert. They're all witchy and Halloweeny, and I don't want you guys to think that that's, like, I know I have a lot of that stuff in the shop, and I'll phase in, like, more Christmas, but to me, like, the patriotic stuff, which is out of stock, a lot of it right now at the distributors. I will keep trying. You guys know that. And then you really get, like, for heavy seasonal stitchers, I feel like I'm a heavy seasonal stitcher. I love to stitch samplers, prim, Christmas, and Halloween. That's what I love. Not in that order. Just those are the things that I love. So prim and samplers can happen all year round, but right as soon as it starts getting real hot here in Florida, that's when I'm going to start really being like, I want to stitch some Halloween stuff. So I also want to get all stocked up on it before everybody else wants to buy it up. So that's why I've got a lot of Halloween right now. If you're not into Halloween or Bewitched stitches, that's cool. No worries. There'll be lots of Christmas. There'll be lots of patriotic. There'll be lots of whatever it is that you guys want. You just got to let me know. So here we go. This is Fairy Wool in the Wood. Now, these charts are new to me. The pictures are horrible. Let's be honest. They're printed on paper. This is a smaller, I'm sure this is a smaller designer. It's someone I haven't seen a lot of. Oh, they're cute, though. Very minimal colors, all stitched in DMC. Very suitable for a beginner. I don't even see, is there even any back stitching on this? Nope, not a single back stitch on this chart. Thank goodness. Hallelujah for that. All right. I'm going to show you this picture and then I'm not going to take the other ones out of the bags. But this is Witch Sisters. Look how cute. Look at their noses. Love them. What a quick fun stitch. Not a lot of colors, easy to throw together in a Ziploc bag or just do like I do. I keep things sometimes in the little chart bags. Yeah, it's a small one too. So some people, like I talked earlier about stitch counts. So a lot of charts don't tell you anything, especially with these design, you know, kind of smaller designers. So if you want to know, I can let you know. I'll look at this one just so we kind of, it's pictured as a pillow, so I'm sure it's not big. I'm going to look at this one just so we can have the idea. 80 by 60. So, perfect purse. Purse on the go. ABC, right? Always bring cross stitch. That's Witch Sisters. I did order a large variety of this company, but without having ever seen their charts in person before, I didn't order many of each one, but don't worry about it. We'll get more back. I'm going to say that this is the Cocky Tree. I don't know if that's how you say that. K-A-K-I. I'm sure someone will correct me. Look at that. Kitties. Little, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I like this guy over here. And she looks really grouchy, but that's cool. Sorry about the phone. I have it on airplane mode. Oh, you know what it is? It's an iMessage. It still came across. It's probably going to beep one more time. Ouija board. Fairy in the wood. Look how cute. Stitched in all DMC. 90 by 60. And this says that the model's stitched on Old Massachusetts from the Primitive Hair, but that doesn't look like it to me. Not the piece that I got anyway. The piece I got was super crusty and grungy, and I love it. So you could do this on anything, right? In any way you want. Make it your own. Happy Halloween by Tina. That owl looks like... The owl makes it look like this witch is flying real fast. Love that. Oh, you guys are going to love this. I should have bought more of this one. Tina and the Candy Corn. Look at that. Tina looks a little bit shook, but that's cool. She's got a lot going on. She got her cauldron, her kitty, her owl. Love it. Tea of Halloween. Look how cute. Look at the teapot, y'all. The picture is horrible. Like I said, I did some Google image searches of these, and people put pictures of their own stitched version up, which I can't copy and paste those to my website without their permission and all of that. But I did look at them before I purchased them, and they look really cute. Really, really cute. So cute. All right, so that's what I have for Fairy Wool in the Wood for now. There will be more tomorrow or the next day. So if you guys like those, let me know. I did get, everybody knows by now, I'm sure, that I've got Eliza Bellcock's back in stock. Along with Eliza I ordered 2 additional Hands Across the Sea samplers just because, y'all, the quality of these books, when you get them, if you've not ever ordered one before, they are amazing. A lot of online shops do not carry them. I know let me back up before the Stitchy Police attack. LNSs who also sell online, you can usually find them there. Absolutely. Brick and mortar LNSs, you can probably find them there too. But your major online retailers don't carry these a lot because they're not available from the distributor. You have to get them directly from the designer, from what I can gather. So when I placed another order with her, I was like, ooh, I want to try. I actually got one of these for myself, but they can't travel alone. Y'all know that's the rules. So, without further ado, Hannah Coates, 1848. This sampler is beautiful, beautiful. Now, this one says from the Design Studios. So, I have not opened it, and I'm not going to right this minute. So I don't know if this is one that they've designed. It does say 1848. I don't know. I'll research it and let you know. But the picture, again, I'm sure you guys... Look at those 2 fancy birds. And over here, look how cute she is. Hannah coats, as always, they're almost always stitched in silks, but there's a DMC conversion, and it also tells you how many skeins you would need of each. This is rated suitable for beginners and is 345 by 319 stitches. Hannah coats. This is the one I got for myself. And I got a pair and a spare, not to fear. How now, brown cow? 1831. Okay, first of all, the birds on the top, the colors, I mean, y'all might have to talk me off the ledge when I actually start stitching all of this coverage, but I don't mind it. I find that I can kind of zone out when I'm doing block coverage a little bit more, where you cannot zone out whenever you're doing like mirror image things. I will say that Jardine Privé chart that I did with the black and white, I couldn't zone out on that for a second or nothing would match up. But I love the border. Look at that beautiful border. I just love this. And that is How Now, Brown Cow. So that's the only two additional Hands Across the Sea samplers that I have acquired for the shop. But if there's one that you're looking for, please let me know. I will be placing another order again very, very soon. So if there's, I know several of you have messaged me, not to fear, I have yours on my next order, which I will probably send that order Monday. So Nicola will flip that around and have it to me in the mail, and I'll have it from the UK by the end of the week. So that's how it works. I love y'all. I appreciate your support. I don't have anything else to show you. Let me talk about one more thing. Isn't there always one more thing? Hold please. Let me get a sip of my drink. And my daughter's Yeti that she got for Christmas that I use every day. I drink water, milk, coffee, and I allow myself one ginger ale a day. I don't know what it is. I love Canada Dry ginger ale. That's just your random fact about me. And I love Fairlife milk. It's lactose free. It tastes delicious. Love it. So that's that. If you ever wonder what's in the cup, that's what it is. Coffee, if it's a mug. Maybe a pumpkin spice, if I'm feeling that. Milk. I'm weird about milk. Milk has to be in a glass. I don't know why that is. Or water. All right. So, what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day is packing up Pat Carson's favorite needles, because you all love them as much as I do, which is amazing. But they come to me in these little papers. Can you hear them? I don't want them to fall out on my computer. That would be disastrous. So they come to me all folded up in these little papers like this. And 25 needles will fit in that, which is crazy to me. And then I break them out into packs of 5 for sizes 26 and 24 for you guys, and 4 of size 28 because the size 28s are more expensive. I don't really know the process of why that is, but it is what it is. So I'll have to see if I can find the video where Pat was interviewed. Pat Carson has been in this business for many, many years. This is her last year and she's retiring. Many years ago, she was overseas and she was traveling and saw the most beautiful tapestries and I'm probably butchering the story. Miss Pat, if you're watching, forgive me. I want to say that it was Japanese. I don't think it'll tell me anywhere on here. I feel like it may have been like Japanese silk artists. Anyway, she was traveling in different countries for DMC at the time. And they had the most wonderful needles, and after much hard work, she found where these needles were manufactured, and the same little old man who did it then does it now. And So I started hoarding and collecting them for myself because Pat's retiring this year. And she said in an interview that she doesn't know how long the little old man's going to keep doing it, because I believe she said he's in his upper 80s. I could be wrong there, but he's up there. And it's just something about the process, the way they're manufactured, if it's the way they're tumbled or what, I don't know. But these needles are amazing. You guys know I have always, since before I was a shop owner, have said that this is the best tool that you could possibly have for cross stitch. I don't care if you stitch in a hoop, in hand, in a Q-snap, in a lap stand, in a rollaway frame, I don't care how you do it. I will tell you that I have not met a person yet that says that they don't like these needles. Now, they may still like their Bowen needles or their Mary Ardens or the John James, but I think you'll find these are amazing. And people are like, oh, they're $1 a piece. I have a problem with that. Well, Bowen, what do you get, 5 in a pack? Or I feel like they're pretty close to $5. I don't know. I haven't sold those myself yet, so I'm not sure. But I can use the same Pat Carson needle for like, I think I'm using the same one right now for about 4 months. The only time I really switch them up is if I'm switching to a different size. And then I've lost a few because that happens. I stitch all snuggled up in blankets, and if it falls off, sometimes it's gone forever. But I think that you'll love these needles. Now, the size, people have asked me about sizes. So the size 28, which is I would consider it almost a petite. Let me see if I have one. This is the last of the 28s, and they're going to Leslie Hurley. I don't even know why I'm going to try to show you this, but my nails look atrocious. So there's a long gold eye, which I know has something to do with how amazingly they slide through. And these guys are like super tiny to me, because I usually use a 26 or a 28. So people have asked me, how do I know? And here's the 26. I mean, they look the same. See the little gold eye? Pretty long. And then the 24. Oop. See, I knew there was going to be one going on the computer. The 24 is definitely a lot, notably chunkier. But it has something to do with the way the eye is. It just zips right. I mean, it's like butter. I don't know how else to tell y'all. It is like butter. Okay, so the 28s, I had some in stock. They're all gone. You guys have purchased them all up. But don't be afraid of the 26, because the difference between the 26 and the 28 really isn't that noticeable. I will tell you that the 26, I like it because it's not as pointy. And they're all tapestry needles, and they say they're all blunt tipped, but I feel like the 28 is kind of pokey. Let's see if I can compare them. So the smaller of these two is the 28, but you can see that it's not really that much smaller. It is, but not too bad. I need a manicure for real. I can't believe I just did that. Showed y'all that up close and personal. Okay, so 28s are gone. They will be back, I'm told from the distributors, they will not be back until the middle or the end of June. So if you want in on that, if you just want to get on a waiting list, message me. And if you don't want to fool with it because they're just a small add-on item to your normal order, that's fine too. I do have 26s and 24s, and I did order more because I don't... Who knows if they're going to run out before then, and it's going to take the little old man overseas a long time to make more for us. The 26 is the one that I use. The only time I use a 24 is if I'm on a linen that the holes are bigger. Sometimes even 32 count linen, the holes are kind of far apart. And I don't like it to just, my needle to like fall through the hole. I know that sounds weird, but you know, sometimes, especially if I'm stabbing, I don't want to stick it in to stab, and then when I go to pull it out the other side, it's already fallen through the hole. So sometimes I go to 24. 26 is very universal. I have even used the 26 to stitch on 40 count linen with no trouble. So I'm not trying to sell you on getting the 26. If you want to wait for the 28, that's fine. But don't be afraid of it. It's really a very small needle still. The 24 is notably chunkier. So I've had a few people message me and say, I don't know what size to get. Well, if you're stitching on 14 count Aida or 28 count linen or bigger holes, so lower counts, you want to stick with the 24. If you're doing anything above 14 count Aida, 28 count linen or even weave, if you're going above 14, like 16, 18, 40 count linen, 46 count linen, you want to stay in the 26s or the 28s. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to try them. I mean, I'm selling them in packs of 5 for the 24s and 5 for the 26 for $5, or $5 for 4 of the 28s whenever they return to stock. But I promise that you will like them. I mean, if you don't, I'd be shocked. And it may be that you just love the needles that you currently use, and that's fine. And if you buy these and you don't love them, I promise you that you will find someone. I mean, this is something I can make a promise to you. I promise that you will find someone who will happily take them off your hands if you're not in love with them. I will. I love them. I know lots of people would love. I sprinkle them around every once in a while. I just sent some off this week as gifts, here or there to other people, and it's great feedback. So that's Pat Carson's favorite gold eye needle, and those are listed on the site. So what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon while this video uploads is be packaging up these needles because I have a ton of them, and then we're going to go see, what is it called? I can't remember the name of the movie. A movie that comes out tonight about like staying quiet, the quiet something. I don't know. It looks terrifying and awesome at the same time. Where like if you make a sound, these people come after you or something. I don't know. It looks terrifying, but that's happening. So I'm going to grab takeout for dinner for the family. I'm going to drink myself a protein shake. Probably have some more coffee. We're going to do the movie tonight, and then tomorrow I will list the remainder of the giant box of goodness that is sitting here in my kitchen waiting to be listed. So keep your eye peeled to the website. Stay tuned. I'll do another Stitchy update, Stitchy shop update, probably tomorrow or the next day whenever I start digging into the box. The process takes a little while initially just because I have to, of course, get the inventory in, receive it into my system, find a photograph to put on the website, put it on the website, make sure the inventory is correct. So it's a little bit of a process, but it's my favorite part is showing you guys all the new stuff. So lots of cool stuff, and I'm trying to get stuff that you don't find everywhere else. So keep sending me those messages of your unicorns and things that you want to find. Things that you want me to try to find. I'll do my best. You never know. Sometimes miracles happen, right? So leave questions, comments below. Be nice to one another. Have a wonderful evening with your friends and family, and happy stitching.